welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing more tier list. I just recently got done with a skins tier list. I hope the video is out soon. And it's here. So today I thought maybe we should do the trinkets. If they'll even load. Alright, we're going to do this one because this one makes me think that... Oh yeah, I forgot. That's a lot of trinkets. Let's just wait for all of them to load, please. Give them a moment. By the way, I don't have all of these trinkets. I just know. One is... Okay, so top tier would be would use for almost all tunes. Hold on, let me rephrase that. Always a good choice. Did I spell choice wrong or something? That's the little blue line, okay. Well, always a good choice. A would use for some tunes. B is only used for specific. Is we use for some specific tunes. And by the way, I'll try to get my reasoning better in this one. This one, C will be not the best. Like, not the best, but not the worst. And then D is would never use. Never use, parentheses, except for a challenge. Alright, first one, alarm. If I'm correct, I do not actually have these things, but no worries. We actually have the Dandy's World Wiki to help us. Which is okay. We can use the wiki. This shouldn't count as cheating. Eating, you get what I mean? This article is so long. Alright, we're gonna... Well, increases movement by 25% when panic mode activates for 10 seconds. Alright. So if it's... Alright, so in panic mode for 10 seconds. I will go with not the best, but not the worst. Just because I feel like, honestly enough, there's another trinket that's really similar to this, but except it's a little bit better. Bandana. It's another not... I think I would put it above alarm, though, let's be honest. I think it's just better. However, though, it only increases your thing by 5%, and let's be honest, 5% is not going to do much. I know y'all are thinking that 5% is going to do a lot, but let's look at it as a whole. It's really not a lot. Blushy Bat, which is decreases Twisted's ability by 30 seconds. And I'm gonna put that in not the best, but not the worst. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it in I would never use, actually, because I almost never use that trinket. I think the only time I ever used that trinket was back when I was just first starting Dandy's World, and I wanted it. I am joined into the Blush Crunch Studio, by the way. That's why I have this trinket. The dog bone, which is like, isn't it the thing where if you pick up an item and would use for some tunes? Okay, because hear me out. If you put this on one of those 5-star and then you put them in a circle, you can distract Dial. I learned that, but there was like a video that I got recommended where it says that like it was going to get nerfed which was sad. Like, I feel like it shouldn't get nerfed. Really, I feel like it shouldn't get nerfed. Brick. Would never use, but I think I'll put it above Blushy Bat. Cardboard. Only defenses against stretchies. Would never use. I think Blushy Bat's just a bit better. Because 3 seconds could really help you. And plus, it feels like a really big waste of a trinket. Clown Horn. Increases your movement speed by 10%. And it's only on odd floors. Probably would only use for specific tunes, especially the slow. Actually, no. Oh, it's a good choice. Coal. That's more because it decreases all of your abilities, unlike Brick, which only decreases your walking speed. Coin Purse. Start with 30 extra shapes. Only use it for certain tunes. I don't have this trinket, but to be honest, I kind of don't want it. Well, actually, no, I will get it just because I want 100% completion. Savory Charm. It will give you invisibility. I'm trying to drag it. Hey, it's not easy doing this on a iPad. We use tunes. I'm pretty sure. This one grants you an uncommon item from every floor. Would only use for certain ones. Yeah, like, say, for example, Bassie with this trinket, she could always get something, and if you don't like it, she'll... Dandy Plush. Gives you a 10% discount. I feel like, honestly, I'm gonna put this in... Well, when I mean by specific tunes, I mean, like, very specific ones. Like, for example, Thinking Cap or Blotch Trinket, I would only use it for people who have, like, a 1 star. 1 star! Those ones are very specific. Like, these ones here, this one is definitely not for everybody. Like, I would say I would only use it for Sprout, Tegan, or Blot. Which, by the way, I actually plan on making an OC that can actually give other tunes tapes. Would y'all like to hear about that? Would y'all like to hear one that has an ability that not many people have thought of? And then this one here, like I said, it only would be helpful. It would only be somewhat helpful. Actually, I might move this down. Diary increases your stealth. Only for certain tunes. Because see, here's the thing. If you use on Brightney, it's going to do nothing. It's going to do nothing. Her stealth is literally 0. So it's really not going to do anything. Sorry, Flutter. Dog Plush. Only used for certain tunes. Because here's the thing. It's not for everybody. Because if you're, like, say, for example, slower, you do not need to be walking away. You do not need it. So I would definitely use it for only, like, 4 or 5 star tunes. But really, I wouldn't try to be buffing their buffs. I would more so be trying to buff their liabilities. Let's put it like that. Egg Sins. Would never use. Okay, I'm sorry, Exit, but your trinket's kind of useless. It's only useful for event and wanted, even then it does nothing else. Ooh, a fancy purse. I'm gonna put it just like I said, use it for only specific tunes. However, let's see. I think it just goes above koi purses because it gives you more for one trinket. See, okay. The reason why Danny put... Actually, no. I might put Danny Plush at the very bottom. It's kind of trash. Tisha. Doesn't this one give you, like, a speed boost or something? Hold on. Let's refer to the wiki. Come on. Oh. Why is this thing blinking? Dismiss. Oh. Yeah, this one. Oh, didn't mean to click it. Oh, yeah, thank you. Restores 20 stamina when picking up an item. Does not include... Okay. That one's actually decent if you got like one that's like really needs the stamina. And then I would only use for specific. I think it's just a little bit more helpful because in case you're like running out of stamina, you pick it up, pick a bunch of items up. Oh, especially if you're Yada. This would never use. Finn, I used this trinket a lot back then. I don't think it's actually the best. I'm gonna put this at the very bottom. Friendship bracelet. I can't actually remember what friendship bracelet does. Hold on. Hey, don't judge me for not remembering. It's been a bit. It's been a bit since I last saw these things. Oh, thank you. I don't have to click into it. Oh, gain 5 more stamina for every life tune in your round. Okay. Sorry to say this, Goob. Oh. No. Put it back. See, man, I tell you, man, it's hard to play on. It's hard to do this on an iPad. Sorry, Goob. It's hard to say this, but I mean, this would always be useful if you're playing with friends. But if you're playing with solo, this thing is useless. Go, the can snakes. The can snake. The can of snakes. Hold on. Reduces your active ability cooldown by 5 seconds. Okay. But they have a passive ability. That won't be helpful. In fact, how long is it to wait like 1 minute? I mean, true, it might. So, I think I might put this just below. Actually, and we're going to put that there. Okay, the fondant one. Hold on. I know what this one does, and I sort of know what the... I know some of these things. Oh, yeah, and I almost forgot that Astro's trinket was changed. What were we? What was it? Excuse me, I'm trying to... Oh, I thought from it was a 10% discount. No, 50% discount? Okay, maybe it's a little bit better. Well... which one are we looking for? Hold on. Which one were we talking about? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Oh, yeah, we have to go to the other one. Sorry. I was wondering, like, why can't I really find it? That's because you have to go to the holiday research. Look, there's only 3. Candy items that provide a boost gain 4 seconds in the duration while the bonbon included. Hey! Okay, this would only work for, like, people like Yada again. And because it really only helps, I feel like it's just not the best. Oh. I'm trying to drag it. So I'm trying to drag it, but it ain't actually really falling my finger. I think it's, honestly, because it really only helps, like, 1, I think I'm going to put it... I think it's just above. And then this one here is a boost every 12% every floor. That would only work if you're, like, extremely lucky. But otherwise, I think I would never use it. But I think I'll put it... I think it's top tier in the machine manual. Doesn't this one, like, increase your skill check or something? I can't remember. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just that it's been a while since I last looked at these trinkets. In fact, it's been a while since I last. It's actually been a while since I even last seen them. Oh yeah, it increases your extraction by 5%. That's pretty much literally boxed and trinket, isn't it? Isn't it the same one? Except for 350 Ichor. Oh, no, it reduces it by. Okay, so slightly better, but still would never use. In that case, I am never getting that one. Well, I'll get it for. But I'm gonna put it just below. Just because. The magnifying glass. Okay. I know I'm going to put it in here. Okay. I mean, I do use magnifying glass a lot, but the same. Okay, I'm going to put it down here. Now, believe it or no. Believe it or not, I have an explanation. It is because it does not really go well with tunes that are very low and skill check, so it don't really pair well. Sorry. Megaphone. Would never use. But Blot's mine's makeup, which is Blot's trinket. I'm gonna put it in always a good choice. I don't have this trinket yet. I don't have enough research for it yet, but I argue that it's actually secretly really good, and I think everybody's secretly undermining it. Because now you don't have to worry about your skill checks. Oh, it's especially good. Actually, you know what? Okay, fine, because I think a lot of people are going to argue with me. I'm trying to put it at the top of would use for some tunes. I think this one originally, I think what it is was that nightcap would only generate 40% of your stamina. So, I would put it in only for some tunes. Oh, no. Participation award. I think it's just a little bit worse. Party popper. Oh, which one? What did that do, actually? I know, Ginger's, actually, because I used it. Oh, yeah, when starting. Or highlighting. Okay. I mean, that ain't gonna really be helpful. So, I'm gonna put it in. Not down to 5 seconds. I'm too busy looking at these machines. I'm too busy looking at the machines to look around. And this one here, it grants you 30 stamina. Will use for only some tunes. Okay, pink bow, always a good choice. Always. You could use it on any tune, really, and it would still be a good choice. What it does is that it increases your run speed by 7.5, and it's always a good choice. This one here, I'm pretty sure it grants a pop every floor. Or, like I said, I would probably only use it for ones that are low in stamina. So, yeah, I'm gonna put it here. Duck toy. It is, like, the pull toy. Basically what it is that, like, it's kind of like Pebbles trinket. It said it always starts you off on the floor. I'm going to put it below it. Sorry. R&D's. Gain. Gay. What is it? Gain. And 10% walk and red speed. Kind of like Lou's trinket, except it only works on except R&D's work on even floor. Flight trinket. I think it's honestly even worse. Because I'm going to put it here because stealth, because as long as you're playing it, then this will barely do anything. Light bulb. This one, like, increases the light radius, right? It would only work for ones that are, like, glowing. So, yeah, that's a good trinket. Not the best trinket. I'm going to put it here, though. No, nerd. Isn't this the one that gives you, like, extra, like, an extra 25 stamina? Okay, I think y'all would want to say at first that it's a really good, that it might be somewhat of a good trinket. But here's the thing. I feel like you could just use water cooler and then you would, because you get an extra 25 stamina out of it. So, yeah, it was close to being good. I think I'll put it above here, though. Speed shoes. Always a good choice. Always. I mean, I think I use this one, honestly, more than Pig Bow, because sometimes when I'm distracting, I'll put on Dog Plush instead. But Dog Plush is... Okay, this one here is also... So for those people with low stamina, I think I'll put it... Yeah, I'll put it below Pop. Because Pop, you're always guaranteed. But there's a chance you might not be able to even... Sweet Charm. Like, don't you just get annoyed when the ads just get in your way? It's like, seriously, bro, I don't need you in my way. I'm trying to pull it up. Oh, but then this blocks this. Thank you. Thank you for going away. Okay, this one, again, it only works for ones with active ability. But at least on this one, yeah. I think I'll put it below. Sorry, Cosmo, your trinket's just not the best. Thermist. I can't actually remember, but I do know, what was it when I was playing as Glisten? I looked up what were the best trinkets to use for Glisten. I know it sounds very childish, but you just kind of have to. Yeah, look, it says right here, has no effect on toons who do not have it. Oh. Increases your... Oh, yeah, and you have to do nothing. Because, like, these ones you have to extract the machine. But this one, you gotta do nothing. Okay. No, I didn't want to put it in there. I didn't want to put it in there. I wanted to push it down here. Above the star pillow. Because this one, you don't have to do anything. You can just let it do its thing. Not to mention, like, the little stickers on it. Alright. Thinking cap. I'm going to put it below. But I think a lot of people also underbuy this trinket. But here's the thing. It could turn a one-star skill check into almost a 2-star skill check. So I think everybody's secretly undermining it. Oh, Bobette. I remember hers actually was, like, the best trinket. But then there's, like, a patch. And it took all the fun away. So let me find it out. Refreshes active ability cooldown every 4. Dang, I go all the way, like, super far up just to get it there. Alright. So, it refreshes your ability. Sorry, Bobette, but I think that's one of the most useless trinkets. And sorry, but, like, how hard is it just to wait for your ability? Sorry, but I think it's kind of useless. Still a good trinket, though. I'm going to put it below Blushing Bat. Actually, I think I'll put it above Pop. Oh, Glisten's Mirror. I love to use this one for Shelly. And honestly, it's kind of fun to use. So I think I'll put it... I think I'll put it below. V-Mode. Always a good choice. You can use this on almost any toon, and it would be good. I would definitely not recommend mainly using it for ones with high extraction speeds already. But say, for example, Blot or Bassy, the ones that have 2-star, then... 2-star, then this would be the trinket for you. Because then you could instantly finish one. Instantly. And then this one here, it highlights all the things. Kind of useless. useless to be honest. But I think it's better than Bob Eds, though, I'm gonna be honest. Ranch. Ads. Like, the first machine you deal with ads. It's kind of like Vimo, but a little bit budget. Still a good trinket, though. I think I'll put it above there. Paint bucket. These are the newest trinkets, so I don't actually know what they do yet. I'm going to start with the Dandy Store one because there's one that's Dandy Store. And actually, no, I know what Dial's trinket does because a lot of people says it's kind of trash, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure if you play around with see, the problem is that a lot of people don't try to experiment with these trinkets because you never know. You might find a trinket that everyone thinks is bad, but could actually be really good if you tried. Oh yeah, highlights all the capsules. And then hold on, let me see what paint bucket does. She's skill check. Okay, that's kind of bad. It's just like these two, but downgraded. Sorry, Brusha. Oh, and by the way, this is my opinion, so please don't go trying to murder me in the trying to go argue with me with the comments over how you rank it. Go do. Okay, so this one's it does your skill check. To be fair, it's not the greatest. I'm gonna put it above fish. The fish window. This one here highlights all the research castles. It's definitely good if you want to get some extra I-core, but it's still not my favorite. Yeah, we're kind of useless. I'll put it between these two. And then finally, the whistle. The train whistle. Which is that it makes you immune to the slowness debuff. I would own, again, not the... I think it's actually kind of good. Because then, if you're already kind of playing... Because I think this would actually be somewhat cool. Well, I think they'll actually put... But though, I will say now, it's not the best trinket. And get, Oh, I just realized. Where's water cooler? Did water cooler like get removed from the game or something? Or did they just forget to add it? Well, in that case, water cooler would use for some tunes, like between Sprout, Savory Charm, and Glisten here. All right, let's view the community rank. I think it's a little bonus. How would the community rank these? Overall, dang, they put all the new trinkets on a D tier. Okay, some of these I can see. Yeah, I can definitely see why they put these down here. Dang, most of mine... Of course, they would put Dog Push in S tier, even though in reality, it's not actually a good trinket. But like I said though, the Dog Push, you don't want to use it like a 2 or 3 star, because then it's not going to be helpful. It's just not going to be helpful. Dang, they put that. Okay. Just no. Just no. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. Or today's video. Oh, I know. A lot of people are gonna go come to me in the comment being like, your ratings were horrible. You were too nice. Nice. Okay, this is based off my. Okay, like I say, this is based off of mine. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else. Anywho, if y'all enjoyed today's video, if you did, smash the like button, subscribe, and always, you're awesome. Bye!